Hi. For anybody who's watching, I don't know if anybody's actually watching. Welcome to, my chat. Oh, I need something. I'm missing something, aren't I? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, whatever. I can't see my, I just fucked everything up on OBS, and you can't see it. It doesn't matter. I can't see my chat right now, for some reason. I wish I could. Let me pop open YouTube real quick so I can actually see shit going on. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about that. My videos, me, my channel. This is stupid. This is what I get. This is what I get for not planning ahead and trying to do this last minute. My channel. Where's my channel, man? Whatever. I'm just going to watch this and feedback on myself. There we go. Mute. There we go. Anytime somebody gets a chat, which I doubt this will show up, but here I am. Okay, so I'll be checking that every now and again. Anyways, we've got a power pop song here by the band Actions, and their song is called 1 Minute Smile. Here's my reference mix. Let's take a quick listen to it so we can see what we're dealing with. You see right through me, We walk in silence, what's happened now? Okay, that was the reference mix that you can download on the Cambridge website. It sounds pretty good, and we're going to see if we can't do it better. And I have lately been feeling like maybe I'm kind of overcomplicating things with my mixing and my mixing template. So I've kind of simplified it. I've imported the tracks. I deleted all of my folder tracks, aside from my effects returns and my output buses, which I'm not even going to use all of these. I think I'm going to just go everything straight to my submix bus for processing. And we're going to simplify it, and we're going to see if maybe I didn't need to do all that shit that I've been doing, and I can just kind of leave everything kind of out and about and hanging out like this. And I really need to color code my tracks. That's one thing I do enjoy doing. So I'm going to take a minute to do that. I'm going to kind of not use those drum samples that I've been using recently, just because I'm gonna go back to using trigger like everybody else does. These are probably pairs. I'm gonna act like these are pairs of guitars because they look like they're coming in and out at the same spot, and so I'm gonna wind up probably treating them all pretty similarly. Lead vocal, double. Let's do that, and then all these backing vocals. Purple. Okay. So we've got all my tracks. We've got my stereo returns. I'm gonna keep these as kind of normal in my templates. Stop that. I'm going to keep these as kind of normal in my templates, just because having, your typical effects dialed in and ready to go is super handy. And all this frequency is high and low pass filters, just kind of get the mud around. And let's go back to my mixer channel, and we can see all the faders are down, and there's nothing else going on processing wise. So no EQ. My channel strips just exist. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. I've dialed in my channel strip to be pretty similar to like an SSL channel strip. So we've got some saturation at the beginning, we've got a noise gate, we've got an EQ, and then we got a compressor. Most of these things are, I've got these slots available if I need to like de-ess a vocal, or if I want to limit something. The gate's not turned on, the threshold's not down on my compressor. So hopefully all I have to do is go, and then we can dial in a sound. Is there anything else I want to talk about before we go further? I am using a control surface for faders, and so let's hit play and let's see how things kind of pan out. Pan, because we got a pan knob. I'm like, God, I'm so sorry. Let's get this loop going right here. Okay. And we'll get to work. Son of a bitch. I forgot. Let's listen to this real quick. They just have a trigger track. They don't actually have a kick sound. But you can tell, like... I need to fix that. They obviously had a kick drum in the room. They're just not using it for some reason. Like, they didn't want to mic it up. So real quick, let's bust out trigger. Like normal schmoes do, and let's get a sound in there. One of my favorite sounds, I think, to start with is this Lassa Lammert drum sample pack. He's got this one, it's called Big Rock Kick. And it's fine. Or you could go raw. It sounds like either a D6 or what's one of those, the Beta 91s. Right, that's kind of what that sounds like to me. It's probably a little bit low. I think I'm gonna go with the Big Rock kick, because I think that's kind of a the vibe that we want to go for, and then we can shape this as we need it. Yeah. All right, so let's dial in my trigger. And we can hear that's pretty dynamic, so let's mess with the range on this. Turn down the dynamics, velocities. Okay, we got a kick sound. So now we have kind of a roughed in mix, and we've got a lot of work to do, specifically to get these drums feeling big and fun and fancy, and to kind of get the guitars to not feel like a muddy mess. So any chat? No, nothing on the chat. 3 watching now. Hi, people who are watching now, potentially. One of them, I think, is me. Cool. So let's talk about our kick trigger. I think on this one, I'm gonna use a lot of just the stock plugins because I don't know. I'm kind of over third-party plugins. Like all I really want is an SSL channel strip on everything. Like that's all I ever really use. And then like an 1176 and, you know, a couple of things here and there. And I think most DAW plugins, their stock stuff, does that. Just like all the tools are done just fine. I just really, really do like the interface of an SSL channel strip. And so that's kind of why I've emulated this. So here is channel strip. I don't think I'm going to even need that. My EQ and my compressor. So none of this stuff is turned on, but let's shape the sound. I do. Magneto is pretty cool. Just by engaging it, it adds a little bit of thickness, which I think is nice. One of the things that I found is the shelf on the high band of an SSL console acts more like a bell curve, like that. And like right around there is about where the 8K high shelf starts, and that kind of emulates that. And then the low shelf is more like somewhere around there, and also 0.4. And so that's kind of a pretty close approximation of the low shelf on an SSL channel strip that I frequently use. And the compressor is on an SSL channel strip is a slow-ish attack, and you know the release is whatever it is. But this is a pretty close approximation. I'm not super sold on that. I might have to change that sample out of there. I just want to focus on drums as a whole right now. Add a phase. It's a big improvement. To me, that's a big improvement. Maybe too much makeup gain. Okay, the overheads are bothering me because they have more gain on the left side than the right side. So I'm going to fix that real quick with my Mix 6 to 2 plugin. That's better. Maybe not perfect, but it's better. All right, we got that, we got that, we got that. Let's EQ it a little bit. We'll take some. Okay, it's feeling pretty good to me there, at least for a start. Just to get those basic sounds dialed in, let's look at my toms. And let's see, gate these bad boys up. Let's see where it pops up. 137. 137. Cool. Got that gate going. I'm not worried about processing it later. Let's get the other one gated. That one's at 93. Tighten up that Q. Okay, cool. And let's see where they're panned out in the stereo image real quick. Let's do this one. I'm going to need to undo some of this processing real quick. Where's my... Oh, there's my overheads. Sounds like it's pretty far right in my overhead. So there we go. Tom 2, you're going to go over there somewhere, and Tom 1 will just put you over there somewhere. Yeah, I'm not feeling that kick. Maybe it doesn't need that top end. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let's get some EQ in this Tommy Tom. Okay, it's feeling pretty okay to me so far. Got a little bit of reverb. It sounds like we're in a room now, as opposed to just having pretty minimal stuff going on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mute all of these vocals because I don't want to deal with them yet. Tambourine, I just need you in a space and to like chunk out some stuff. See, I don't need that. Right, I don't need any of that. And honestly, I probably want to do that because the high end from that tambourine is irritating me. Cool, good enough. Okay. So on the bass, it doesn't sound like a DI, right? It's not a DI. Well, maybe it is. I like it. It sounds fine. Let's see what we can do over here. Saturation. Okay, I can kind of dig that. Just compressing the shit out of it. Yeah, those are so dark. Okay. I'm gonna group these together. What the fuck is going on? Link selected channels, GTR, rhythm. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to brighten the fuck out of these things. Just go. Okay, those rhythm guitars are better. I'm going to group come on. I'm going to group these two together. Link selected channels, and those are my GTR L lead 1. And these are my GTR lead 2. Cool. the heck? Why wouldn't you link EQ, EQ? What the fuck? Here's my EQ. Mic 1, electric guitar 6. All right, these guys need some delays on them. And okay, cool. Make sure that those are working. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Great. Awesome. So yeah, that's an eighth note delay. That's just a plate reverb. I guess we can take a look at all my things that I have set up for my inserts. So in here I've got reverence with just rooms. Actually, this is the Bricasti samples from Simplicity. If you use Seventh Heaven as a reverb, it's almost the same stuff. So I just kind of use this one since it's a little bit less of a hit to the CPU. Over here I've got Brainworks Room MS with a kind of an 80s drum plate on it. Here we can listen to this. Maybe we can. There we go. Let's try that. Yep, doing that thing. Not much going on. We've got, let's see, the Brainworks Room MS with a large plate. Oh, that's weird. Usually I don't use this one. Usually I thought I'd use the little plate. Let's hear what that's doing. Cool. And then we've got Echo Boy doing a 16th note delay with a plexi, and then an 8th note delay with a space, and then a quarter note delay with a memory. And then let's see, I've got my Weird Leslie and my low under track, which are, whenever I get to the vocals, I'll show you the Weird Leslie track again, just so we can go through it. But basically it's ping pong delay with distortion or saturation and then plate. And then the big important thing is this rotary, like a Leslie speaker emulation sort of deal. And then that's getting squashed. And then my low ender is essentially a like a manual version of an R bass sort of plugin. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, let's go back to my mixing with my guitars. Do I have any questions? Is anybody even watching? Hey, 5 people are here, I guess, maybe. Okay, so we got those guitars. Let's get these guitars. So I'm making these things nice and bright, and then I'm taking out this harsh frequency right there that always exists. These guitars need to be bright. They're stupid dark, but then that makes it ugly sounding. Let's see. Here's my mid-range frequency, so I'll pull out some. might be taking up a bit too much space. Okay, I feel pretty good. I think we can probably make these drums hit a little bit harder in a second, maybe get that bass to clack a little bit harder. But let's start playing with vocals.
You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frown. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound.
Ooh, she's got some sibilance. De-esser. Alright. You know what? I'm going to change this compressor to vintage compressor. I'm going to probably hit it more like that and like that and like that. And maybe like that.
I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong.
Yeah, I'm going to have to double de-esser. Standard limiter. Let's hit it, make it pretty fast. I should probably save that as a preset. Output, I want that to not get below, like, right about there.
You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down.
Okay, let's listen to the Weird Leslie track real quick.
You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now.
Right? It's weird. Okay, I'll play Weird Leslie with just the lead vocal.
don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me.
So it just gives it some weird space to it. And in the mix, you're not going to hear this, hopefully, too much. But it'll make it more interesting.
You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. You kiss.
Cool. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go copy all of that over. Maybe at some point I'll copy all that over. So copy that channel straight over. Yeah, because I think this lead vocal is just the exact same, right? There's just that one little overlap spot. You know what? I might go ahead and filter this out a little bit. A little bit more. So right there. And then also hit it hard with a plate. And some delay. Something like that. Just to kind of make it, just kind of give it a bit of a scene change. Cool. And then double track vocal. And might as well just copy that over. I don't know if I'm going to copy those same sends over. But maybe. Actually, with this, I might just go ahead and add the longer delay, or maybe the ping pong delay. That's weird. Okay, let's bring in some of these backing vocals. Come on. No, there we go. That's the one I wanted.
This is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards.
I feel like whoever edited these kind of got a little funky with the tuning. I don't know. And maybe I'm completely off my rocker here, but something's up with it's a little bit warbly whenever it shouldn't be.
This is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know why. This is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know why. This is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double.
Really? Is it just not? Oh, I didn't link these. Ha. Okay. Let's go ahead and copy that over there. And then link. We're going to call these BG1. And then we will link these. We'll call these BG2. And then link these. We'll call these BG3. Cool.
This is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know why. This is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know why. This is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down.
All right. Oh yeah, these probably need some delay in there too.
It's not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know. It's not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where.
All right. Let's see what's going on with these backgrounds because they sounded different whenever we were listening through. Ooh, we got a dude in here. Okay. All right. EQ.
Just don't know if it's not love.
It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. Just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. Just don't know
maybe they're just panned too far out, but it sounded weird to me. Nope. Whatever. Good enough for the time being.
For that feeling we've been searching.
Ooh, okay.
We've been searching for that feeling. We've been.
Okay, so they're all, it sounds like the same person. We're gonna do that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is coming together. Let's kind of take an inventory of where we're at so far with our comparison. And this one's probably going to be quite a bit louder because I think they're mastered and I am not. You know what? Let's go over here and we're going to take this down to there. Okay, so their bass is more present than mine in the low end, which, whatever. I need to do something a little bit more with my drums to get them kind of where I want them to go, and then maybe do a little bit of extra work on the guitars to get them kind of where I want them to be. But let's take a re-listen to my bass. You know what? I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. Let's see. This one right here.
And as you look around, you kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happening? Now it's only frowns. I'm so confused once we were so strong. You double standards, they always got me down. I
feeling my guitars need to be a little bit bigger. Maybe I cut out a little bit too much low end out of the guitars. Maybe I need to put some more low end back in the guitars. Okay, so now my inserts are pre-channel strip.
And as you look around, you kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. If it's
All right. I'm going to add 2 effects tracks. And I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a long time, which is make my drum para compression and distortion. Comp, dist. And let's see. Compression. I'm just going to use some basic inserts for this one. Oh, yeah. I'll use my vintage compressor. What the fuck is going on over here? Now, my dog's in the background. Just ruining everything. Let's make that kind of slow and kind of slow. Smash, smash. Excuse me. And where's my sentence? All right, I'm not going to use any of my 8th or quarter note delays. So you're going to go to my drum para, and you're going to go to drum para 2. Cool. Oh, need to go to submix. There we go. All right, that's exciting. Let's see how it sounds bringing it in.
And as you look around, you kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I
right, so that's helping out a little bit, but it's not making it as exciting as I'd hoped it would be. It's good, but it's we're gonna do this. Bringing in the old devil lock. And do that a little bit, just we're gonna trash it up, up quite a bit. So this drum kit is gonna sound like chaos. So let's listen. That kind of feels good. It kind of feels real good. Okay, let's bring it in.
And as you look around, you kiss me quick, I don't make a sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standard.
Okay, the snare needs a limiter on it, just to kind of keep it from getting a little bit too hard, because in that section right here, I think it is, whenever he kind of goes into the halftime part, he's just really, really smashing it, and it changes the tone, it makes it pop out a little bit, so I'm going to just kind of pull it back so it's not as... hitting everything is hard.
I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love, a lot like love, a lot like love. We had times like no other. You can make me smile when I weep, but my tears can drown out the laughter now, oh now. We talk until the sun rises. You listen to all the same lies. We speak like there's no one else around. If this is not love, it feels a lot like.
It needs more reverb on it. Cool. I think we're getting somewhere with this. Oh, hey, I've got chat people. Sorry. So I'm sorry. I wish I would have checked back earlier. I have no idea who the vocalist is. It is the band is called I don't even know. I have it in the description. These are Cambridge multitrack things. I don't think it's AI, but it could be. Like the color coding for easy moves. It's a lot of plugins on each track. This is just the channel strip that's built into Cubase. Like, I'm not really using any plugins. So like, these are my inserts for like all the third-party plugins. So I've got Trigger, Devil Lock is a third party. Most of these are stock Cubase plugins, like all the frequencies. That's a Sound Toys plugin, Brainworks, Waves, Sound Toys, little microshift built in. So these are mostly built-in plugins, and then everything in the channel strip, like right here, this is just the channel strip built into Cubase. So, you know, tape machine, noise gate, EQ, compressor, limiter, sometimes a de-esser. So it's not a tremendous amount of plugins I think, for most people. I don't know. How do you customize the mixer so that the icon can be big like that? The control room, this thing over here. The band is Actions from the UK. Thank you, Jonesy. Yeah, this is just control room. It's if you hit that and that, take it over there. It's a problem of being completely in the box. Choices are too plentiful and accessible. I agree, which is why I'm trying to simplify. Like, I'm trying to use this thing as like a normal console, as it were. Just, you know, faders and like basic EQ and compressors. I try not to get too into the weeds with it. Yeah. I'm trying to like pull it back so it's more about the sound of the band than the sound of plugins and all that stuff. Typically start by building a specific 2-bus chains that are more modern or vintage, and then use plugs to the mix to cater to that. Yes, but depending on the song, depending on what I'm doing, like, I don't know. I have things that I like to hear. And so it doesn't really matter what plugin that I'm choosing. I'm still going to try to dial into the sound the way I like to hear it. Now, sometimes limiting yourself to a specific set of plugins or hardware or whatever that are more vintage style or more modern style, those limitations can be good because that will push the mix one way or another, which is fine. But I'm still going to try to like dial in the sound the way my ears like to hear it. Right? I don't know. And everybody's different. There's no right or wrong way to do this, as long as the end product is something that you're happy with, and the band is happy with ultimately. Greetings from Florida, Alfian. Thanks for coming and hanging out and watching. Yeah, cool. Let's see. Where was I? We got the guitars, we got the vocals. I feel like the mix is pretty good. I got my parallel distortion, parallel compression on my drums. The bass is feeling pretty okay. I might try to do something with the bass.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, if you
Maybe send it to a microshift just to kind of give it some width.
once we were so strong.
Ooh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down.
It's a very, very subtle change, but it takes up a little bit more space in a nice way. let's see. I'm not going to use that. So I'm going to see how the low winder and the weird Leslie work with it.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like.
That's not really doing all that much. Am I using any simulation plugins since I'm mixing on cans? No, I'm not. This is what you're hearing is what I'm hearing. Just my Behringer DT770s. Yeah. I've gotten used to these and accustomed to these that I don't try not to use simulate or anything like Sound ID or what is it? I forget what the title is. As you can see, like this is my insert chain, or for my control room. I actually probably can't see that. Let me go over to OBS so you can actually see what's going on in my control room. Okay, so I could probably kill that. Sometimes I'll use a limiter on the end just to get the loudness up, especially for these type of sessions, but I'm not. That's just so I can check my EQ curves, and again, check my EQ curves, check my total loudness. This is ARC, whenever for by IK Multimedia for whenever I'm actually mixing on my monitors. My room has some stuff around it, but you can see that it's got some low end issues that this is that's being taken care of, right? So that's my room being measured, and then this is what it looks like after treatment, or after this is on there. So I'll throw this on whenever I'm mixing on actual monitors, but I don't have anything for my actual headphones. Get a good pair of headphones, you won't need it. It'll sound more natural. How much is my mixing and mastering rate? $100. Yeah, I'm cheap. Like I do this kind of for fun, and not for my main source of income. So yeah, if you want me to mix a song, I'm happy to do it. $100. Venmo, PayPal. No, not PayPal. Cash App. Whatever. Hit me up. Send me an email. Yes, that's true. Bungalow Bill. This is only on my output chain for monitoring. This, like, if I had all of this stuff on, it would not affect the print that I would send to an artist. This is completely outside of the actual mix down. So thank you for pointing that out. If anybody's unfamiliar with Cubase, the control room is so great. Yeah, and if I was actually using a secondary monitor or a headphone output, I could treat them all individually, right? I can give my headphone mixes to my artists and have them have their own EQ curves and limiters and whatever on there, just so that they can be nice and loud and they can give themselves specific mixes and all that jazz. And then I can monitor what they're listening over here. My drums, my kick has a trigger on it because the original sound was just a trigger track. The rest of these are just all natural. It's just some EQ, compression, and gates. So for anybody who wants to do a quick listen from the start, here, I'll bypass. Quick link. Turn off my EQ, compressors, channel strips. and my sends. This is what I started with on drums. And that's where we are now. I like having people actually here hanging out with me and chatting. This makes these sessions a lot more fun. Okay. I don't want to get into the weeds with automation. Like, there's some stuff that I could do, but this is a pretty simple session. What I want to do now is actually go to my submix bus and start dialing in a mastering chain, or like a master bus chain, so we can get some compression going, make it a little bit punchier, and get it loud. So this one I am going to start using more third-party stuff. I want to use, first off, do I want to use a third-party stuff? What do you guys in the chat? Was this project mastered in Cubase or another DAW? It hasn't been mastered yet. I'm still working on the mix, just playing with it. I'm actually gonna work on the master bus and get it loud and pretend master in here. But the source of this project is a free multi-track, so I can actually post it here, and we can work on it, and you can work on it. It's linked in the description. Yeah, I have no idea where they recorded it or edited it. Could be Pro Tools, could be Reaper, could be Cubase, could be Logic. That's a question for the actual band. I'm just a guy on the internet. Okay, but real quick. You're early in your mixing career. Yeah, everybody does things different and weird. Some people are good, some people are bad. Like, you might be watching this and hate my choices, and that's okay, because you're learning not to make the choices that I make. Yeah, but just have fun with it. Let's see. Do I want to use third-party stuff, or do I want to use, you know what? I'm going to use, let's try this. I haven't used this one in a while. It's the API bus, whatever it is. And I compared it to the Lindell 80 version, which is like the Neve style, one of these bus plugins, and it didn't sound like it did anything in comparison. So I'm going to try it again real quick, just to see if my ears were deceiving me then, or if it's actually, not really doing anything.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. Your double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. We had times like no other. You can make me smile when I'm weak.
It feels like it's doing a little bit, like maybe giving it a little bit of squish, which I kind of like. It's not a lot. It's very subtle. I could be tricking myself, but it feels like it's a little bit squishier. And I have no better way of explaining that. I wish I did. I don't. But anyways, we're going to leave that just because. You probably can't hear it on over YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it. Let's see. Now, let's get a little bit of an EQ. And on this one, I'm going to use AMEC, Better Maker. Let's use this guy. It's going to crash my computer, isn't it? No. Okay. Cool. I don't feel like I need a whole lot of EQ, but yeah, well, let's see what it is. So this is my shelf. This is a wide shell, or I'm sorry, these are my bands cues. That's a wide cue. That's a narrow cue. So I'm going to go for the pretty wide cue because I like making big broad strokes. And let's go up nice and high, and this is going to give it a little bit of shimmer, hopefully.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know.
Cool, nice little bit of shimmer. Let's see if there's anything in the low frequencies that are kind of bugging me.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like that.
Subtle does a thing I like. I'm going to keep it. Hopefully there will be more work in the future. I hope so. Yeah, these are raw stems. Yeah. I don't use only one mastering plugin on the mix bus. No, there's gonna be a whole big chain coming up. I generally use 4 to 5 to 6 different things to kind of dial in the sound. This is just the one thing. Like I'm just doing everything in stages. So like this is a little bit of saturation and a little bit of, you know, harmonic distortion to kind of emulate the master section of a console. A little bit of EQ, and then I'm going to do a compressor, and then maybe a little bit more just like notching out some harsh frequencies that are bugging me, and then maybe I'll hit it with a limiter, and that'll probably be it. And then we'll A/B it with the original to kind of see where I'm at, what I need to change and adjust. Yeah. But this is my process. Other people like will probably, if somebody like that's a super professional, like big deal sort of person watches what I'm doing, they're probably gonna be like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. And that's okay. I am a fucking idiot. We're all fucking idiots on some level. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I got my EQ. It's doing a little bit of stuff. It's giving that big smiley face curve, which is subtle, but I like it.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like that. A lot like that. A lot like that. We had times like no other. You can make me smile when I weep, but my tears can drown out the laughter now. Oh, now we talk until the sun rises. You listen.
Okay, I like that. I do need a little bit more EQ on there because it's feeling a little woofy. So let's bring out some mid-range EQ in there.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a
That's what I was missing, and it just needed that aggression in the mid range, and the upper mid range. Let's see. Now I am going to do a little bit more EQ, and I'm going to just find some ugly frequencies to notch out. So super narrow Q and super narrow Q, and I'll probably just use those two bands and just notch out some ugliness.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong.
All right, that's it. I normally would use something like Soothe in place of that, but Soothe sometimes overcooks the tracks, and really all I'm looking for is a couple of frequencies that are bugging me and sticking out and poking me in the ears, and I think I found him pretty well with those two. I think at this point I am going to go ahead and hit that brick wall limiter, my Brainworks True Peak limiter. And if you're mastering in the box and doing all this like I am, this is where I would really spend the money on a good limiter for mastering. The in the box stuff, or like the stuff that's bundled with Cubase and Pro Tools, it to me it doesn't cut it to get good loudness. It's a little too grabby, and it doesn't. It's not as transparent as something like this. So let's see, anything going on in the chat? Yeah, how you get there is totally irrelevant. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just have fun with it. Do stuff like this where you're using free multi-tracks and you don't owe a mix to anybody but yourself. That's why I like to do these things, because I can experiment without having a client breathing down my neck to do something. I do use waves. I don't use them very often. And I'll show off my PC specs in a second. I don't have a very strong PC. Like it is nothing impressive. Okay, so let's get this thing loud.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. We had
Okay, I'm going to back off on the distortion track a little bit. Actually, no, I'm going to pull that back up, but I'm going to back up off the overheads being sent to the distortion track, because I can hear them kind of in the background, and it's getting a little distracting.
once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards.
Cool. That's better. Now let's go back up to my reference track. That's at 0. Okay. So I'm going to hit this C2 button, and you will see, or you'll hear the original track, and then whenever it goes to mix, you'll hear my track. So here's mine.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just
Okay. So first thoughts, theirs is louder than mine, which is insane. Because mine was up there. Their bass is louder than mine, so I will fix that real quick. And maybe their guitars might be louder than mine too, which is silly.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong.
Okay, so accommodating the volume differences, right? They sound like they're pretty well the same ballpark as far as loudness now. Yeah, always account for loudness.
Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we.
Cool. A mix like this, you could probably run every track through an AMAC. You probably should on a mix like this, just to really get that transformer saturation going. I do have the Brainworks, whatever it is, the AMAC 99. Like, I've got so many stupid plugins that I barely use any of them. I did wind up uninstalling a whole lot, but like, this is a cool plugin. I don't use it. Like, honestly, if I just had this top frequency EQ, that's all I really need out of this plugin. That's a magical EQ. Yeah. Cool. So overall, I'm pretty happy with my mix on this song. The kick drum is nice and punchy. The snare drum is nice and punchy. Yeah. I put together a different mix than they had. I kind of like my mix better. I'm not just throwing that out there. There's some things that I probably should work on still, but for an hour and a half long mix from start to finish on here, yeah, I'm not too disappointed with myself. What is the LF standard for mastering? I don't know. I think for most people, they're going to say master to like -14 for Spotify, or like -14 for Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that. But there is no like set standard. For people mastering for CDs, you're going to want to master to like -6 so that you're super loud. TV and film has a completely different standard for mastering if you're doing audio post-production, and they actually do have quality control checks on that. And then I think podcasts also have standards for that, but like just for straight up music, master it until it sounds good and then put it out there. Okay, I'm going to take a quick pause for a second. I need to let my dog outside. So I'm going to play just the song from start to finish with my face off the screen. And then I will be right back.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I
I've kind of always been into audio. Yeah, I started playing bands in college, and did the demo for my band, and then just kept on doing that. Yeah. So I'm just a very serious hobbyist. Let's see. So that was the song. I lowered the kick drum volume a little bit just because it was kind of loud as I was listening with my headphones on lower. Somebody asked about my PC specs. System. Here we go. Nope. There we go. There we go. Windows 10, 24 gigabytes of RAM, Xeon CPU, quad core. Like, my computer's kind of old. It was an old HP 440 that's been refurbished. Yeah, nothing super fancy or anything like that. My day job, I'm kind of a teacher. I'm an instructor for an online program. So I get to sit at home and do stuff like this. And whenever I don't have anything pertinent, I do this. My time is very, very flexible, is what I'm getting at here. Cool. Yeah, really depends where your mix is going. I'll expect different. Nice. You're in IT. I've been debating about going into IT. Just because I have a friend of mine who is in IT, and he's just like, you should do it. It's a lot more money. You don't have to work side hustles. And I'm like, I know, but this is fun and way less stress than IT in his job. Cubase allows you to freeze tracks so you don't require a robust system to put out good tracks. That's true. I just never used the freeze tracks function. I've been on Cubase since Cubase version 4 in 2007, whenever that came out. And I rarely freeze tracks. I know I probably should, and it would be useful, but I just don't do it. I do render tracks in place and use some direct offline processing. That thing right there, from time to time. But yeah, I usually just go. Using amp simulators and stuff like that for, like, if I was going to use the Helix and print down a tone, I would render that out just to save CPU, because amp sims are CPU hungry beasts. But yeah. Cool. An old Atari. Jeez. I am not quite that old. Yeah, I'm only 41, so 41. That hurt to say out loud just now. I think that was my first time saying it out loud. I just hit that number a couple days ago. Yeah. IT depends on experience level and location. My experience level is I've done everything for my parents since I was about 9. So that's a lot. Yeah. Anyways, I have to get ready to go pick up my kids from school. So thank you everybody for hanging out and joining me and making this like an entertaining session for me. And hopefully you had fun, and maybe I'll do one of these things again, and you'll hang out with me again. Anyways, I'm Alex. I didn't introduce myself, but I'm Alex. And I will see you all later. Hit me up. My email address is in the description. Yeah. Take it easy.